Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So since it's a Sunday, I think it's the best time to do a quick recap of some of the scenarios that we have talked, and I am also going to show you some upcoming event for Bitcoin which looks very interesting. If you like what you just heard, then please do hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this video for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now before we talk about this interesting chart, first let's look at this price action in a monthly time frame, because in a monthly time frame or in a bigger time frame, we are aware each and every time the price of Bitcoin has showed this actual like capitulation or more of an accumulation phase. First, what has happened? This RSI monthly time frame has dipped below 50 level, and at the same time the William percentage are below -80. Whenever that has happened, after that the price of Bitcoin has showed this actual capitulation phase, and this capitulation phase ended when this RSI line jumped above 50 level and this William percentage are above -80, and after that you can see we had this new impulsive movement. Similar scenario unfolded here in 2019 as well, when this RSI line jumped above this 50 level after entering below this 50 level, right? And also this William percentage are above -80. After that we had this really nice impulsive movement, and in our case right now in 2022 you can see this was the first time again where this the monthly RSI has dipped below 50 level, and also this William percentage are below -80. So now we are actually also expecting more of a range bound type of scenario playing out on this capitulation phase. And when is this capitulation phase going to end? When this RSI here is going to again enter above 50 level, and at the same time this William percentage are right above -80. And if that is going to happen, then we know this capitulation phase has ended, and now the price of Bitcoin could be ready for this new impulsive movement. Not just only through this example, but also through this one scenario in a weekly time frame, because we have seen, guys, each and every time the price of Bitcoin has lost the support from this 50 weekly moving average, we have got gravitated towards the 200 weekly moving average before starting this new markup phase. Here similar scenario, broke the support from this 50 weekly moving average, got gravitated towards the 200 weekly moving average, and only after that this new impulsive movement or markup phase. Here you can see similar scenario, lost the support from this 50 weekly moving average, got gravitated towards the 200 weekly moving average before starting this new markup phase. And in our case right now, you can see we have lost the support from this 50 weekly moving average, and the price is also showing this downward movement. So if this downward movement is going to continue, we could be getting gravitated towards this 200 weekly moving average right before price show this actual impulsive or markup phase here in this manner. So that's why according to this bigger frame, also you can see the price of Bitcoin is expected to see more of a range bound and even a smaller pullback right before an actual markup phase takes place. Because we know, guys, if the price of Bitcoin is going to see more of a range bound and also a small pullback towards the 200 weekly moving average before showing an actual impulsive movement, then in that case even this Wyckoff's market cycle is going to play out very well, because according to this market cycle as well, you can see the price of Bitcoin is showing this clear downward movement. And now if this is going to play out here in the medium short term, we are also expecting this relief rally to continue somewhere around this 32 to 34,000 range, and again this corrective movement here to the downside, because we know according to this Wyckoff's market cycle, you can see before starting an actual new impulsive movement, first we need an proper accumulation phase. So that's why, guys, that's why this proper accumulation phase is what we want for the price of Bitcoin, and only after that we will see an actual impulsive or this markup phase playing out here in price action of Bitcoin. And if that is going to happen, then you can see this retracement towards the 200 weekly moving average is also going to happen, and this capitulation phase will also be slowly ending. So that's why, guys, right now as you can see, according to the different time frame, in a bigger time frame, right, the price of Bitcoin is showing some weakness. But here in the immediate short term, even if we are going to see any sort of a relief rally, we have to be careful, because that is not going to be a V-shaped type of recovery. According to my analysis, we could be seeing more of a range bound, right, a fake out, and then a move here in this manner before showing an actual impulsive price movement. But if we look at this price action right now, what else can we see? Not just through this technical analysis perspective, but also if you look at this minus perspective, guys, because today I'm going to show you this Bitcoin price action along with this Puel multiple, because according to this Puel multiple, this is how it actually looks like. Because according to this PHEMEX multiple chart right now, you can see this metric looks at the supply side of Bitcoin's economy, right? Bitcoin miners and their revenue. It explores market cycle from a mining revenue perspective. So you can see how it is used. The PHEMEX multiple uses the upper rate band on the chart to show when miners revenue in US dollar terms are significantly higher than its historical norms. So whenever you see this PHEMEX multiple approaching around this red line, right, this usually indicates a sell signal. And whenever this PHEMEX multiple is around this lower band area, that usually indicates a buy signal. That's why, guys, this PHEMEX multiple can be useful Bitcoin forecasting tool to identify based on the metrics where the price is too high and need to drop, or when it's too low and may need to bounce, indicating a green zone. And if you look at this same exact indicator, in our case right now, this PHEMEX multiple is actually showing us capitulation phase might not have ended. Because if you look at this example, when we had this price correction around this 2018, the PHEMEX multiple came across this green zone. After that, you can see we saw a really nice bounce in price action of Bitcoin. Here, also around this green zone. After that, we had this really nice impulsive price movement here as well, quickly dipped around this green zone. After that, we saw a really nice bounce in price action of Bitcoin. So each and every time this PHEMEX multiple has arrived around this green zone, after that, we have also got an indication that we could be seeing this reversal very, very soon. And now, if you look at this current stage, we are still above this green zone. So that's why if you look at this Bitcoin chart and this PHEMEX multiple parallelly, you can see this is also clearly indicating we could be entering this green zone very, very soon. But right now, we are still above it. So that's why this pullback or even some sort of a consolidation should be on the line for Bitcoin here in the upcoming days. But for the current scenario, right, if you look at this in a weekly frame, yesterday I made it very clear, not just only the price of Bitcoin is inside this falling wedge where we are finding support at this lower line area. You can see each and every retracement, right? After that, we saw a really nice bounce whenever the price tested the lower line area from this falling wedge. But for us, what is important is not just only to hold the line of support from this falling wedge, but also the 0.5 Fibonacci line, because this 0.5 Fibonacci line, which is around 30,000, is a very, very important Fibonacci level for us. Because if the price of Bitcoin wants to show an actual really fairly type of scenario where we could be again getting gravitated towards this 32,000 range, right, around that area before choosing a trend direction, we need to hold or find support above this 30,000 range. So that's why this weekly must close above this 30,000 range if you want to see any sort of an impulsive movement playing out here in price action of Bitcoin. Because we know if this impulsive movement is going to happen, then we know, guys, also according to this daily time frame, the price here could be getting gravitated towards this 20 and 50 exponential moving average. Because according to our analysis, this 20 exponential and 50 exponential moving average, if you look at this line, this is the line where we could be getting gravitated, and that is also indicating 34,000 could be on the line before price chooses a trend direction. Because we have seen each and every time whenever the price of Bitcoin has shown this bigger retracement after this bearish crossover, where this red line, which is the 50 exponential moving average, appears above this 20 exponential moving average, this crossover is always a bearish crossover. In the past price action, we have seen this retracement, right, bigger retracement, and again a really fairly price trying to break out of this 20 and 50 exponential moving average, rejected, got rejected, and after that this price retracement. Here you can see a similar scenario, bigger pullback, really fairly failed to continue or break above this 20 and 50 exponential moving average after this retracement. So this is exactly what could be also playing out here in price action of Bitcoin. I mean, a really fairly like this, and again rejection and pull back here to the downside, forming this actual accumulation phase and only starting this new markup phase after that. So now, before I conclude this video, guys, I also want to quickly talk about this Luna chart, because lately I'm getting a lot of questions. Hey Anup, what's your take on Luna? To be honest, guys, after what has happened, I don't have much hope for this coin. I have been seeing like people talking about Luna coming back around $1 with the current supply what they have. The market cap must be around 6.5 to 7 trillion dollar, which is I think like 7 times more than the entire crypto market cap. So is it possible, right? I don't think it's possible, but they are like coming back with some ideas, but I don't think that the idea is going to help anymore, because this drop what we have witnessed is not a normal price drop what we usually see in crypto space. This is clearly a sign that Luna could be in a speculation mode, and after that it's just going to be a straight line forward, because until something or some big entity is not going to bail it out, I don't see any hope for Luna. So these are some of the interesting scenario I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.